Madam Chair, I remember last year that when I was called for a similar meeting, I did give a presentation. However, the members of Parliament at that time rather started with questions of their own. So today, I'd rather not give a presentation, but listen to the questions that the members of Parliament may be asking, and will respond thereafter. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
I'd like to get right into it. As the Minister said before, we had called a meeting similarly at the beginning of the school year last year, and so with just 11 days before the second anniversary of the devastation faced by the hurricanes Irma and Maria on St. Martin, and the stories coming from schools, specifically public schools, are not very encouraging. So this is the reason why this meeting was called. Reportedly, schools are in the same state of repair or disrepair since October 2017 for the majority, public schools, that is. And promises were made during this past year, since that meeting to now, as to what repairs would be done and when, and the last being that those would be executed in the summer of 2019, as far as I can remember. And to my knowledge, this has not taken place. Schools have therefore reopened with the same challenges that they faced upon closure in July. My question to the Minister in this regard, therefore, Madam Chair Lady, is what is the reason, what reason can be given or explanation can be given as to why much needed repairs have not been executed in the public schools to date? And what is being done to remedy this situation as soon as possible? I think the Minister can concur that having schools in a decent state, especially seeing the threats that we are currently under, would be of tantamount interest to all concerned. Can the Minister also give a breakdown of the status of each school, each public school, as well as a general overview of the subsidized schools in regards to the facilities and the status of said facilities? What is specifically the status of the St. Martin Vocational Training School? In the past, overcrowding has proven to be a problem. Is that in school year 2019-20 still a problem, a challenge for the staff and management? Has the additional classrooms been completed? And if so, when will the school students and staff be able to make use of it? As I've been made to understand that that is not yet the case. This was also promised since the ending of last school year. So this is also overdue. The kitchen, I know, was in a very bad state. Has this been renovated in the meantime? Has the new equipment, which was ordered and has been on the island over a year already, been put into the school's kitchen or the new room to be used as the kitchen? If not, when will this be done? What about the machinery needed for welding, automotive repair, etc.? Some of the technical subjects that are currently being given at the SMVTS. Are they being maintained on a regular basis, or are they also in need of replacement? If they are in need of replacement, when are they scheduled to be replaced? I've also noted with interest that a press release was issued pertaining to a change in the curriculum at St. Martin Vocational Training School, with new classes being added. When are these new classes expected to start? Based on the report, that was not very clear to me. Is the staff equipped? Therefore, has the staff been hired to be able to teach in these new subjects? Will it require any other structural changes within the school's staffing? Were these changes that have been brought forward in that meeting with the management and staff, were these changes brought forward on recommendation of the staff, a special committee that was to deal with it, the Department of Education, or any other policy workers department within the ministry? How did we come about with the new classes or the new curriculum that has been presented? And can Parliament receive the report and or the recommendations that the Minister received as well? Can the Minister also give us an elucidation as to what his vision is pertaining to this school? Will it be equipped to function as a secondary special education school in combination with a vocational school? Because we do know that students are being, or should I say, it's a feeder school from the Prince William Alexander, which is a special needs school, as well as other schools with children who are failing to meet the educational levels at the other schools. So have we been able to make a definition into what exactly the SMVTS is, and a clear distinction? Is there a clear distinction between meeting the needs of special needs learners and low achievers?
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
So, Minister, through you, Madam Chair, how much work has been done on the public schools so far? Because we made a lot of promises that work would have been executed during the summer leading up to the opening of the new school year. The other question, Madam Chair, is there a need for any more teachers in our public schools? Is there a need for any more teachers? And then the important one for me, for so long we have talked about the issue concerning the World Bank and insurance. How much money have been spent from the insurance proceeds so far and the World Bank money to fix our classrooms, our schools on St. Martin so far? And then over the holidays, the question would be to the minister, what were your shortcomings that the minister wanted to execute but did not get to execute before the start of the new year, school year? Madam Chair, I've drive around the areas of some of the schools. Some of them are public schools, some of them are semi-private with the school boards. Nevertheless, the minister is responsible for education. Madam Chair, up to yesterday, I passed through Miller Region and I still notice the Mary Laurent School is sitting there. Can the minister give an overview of these schools that are in so dire of need of repair? What is the status of these schools? How does the minister see moving forward the repairs of these schools will take place? And then for me, the issue is, when it comes to education, Minister, St. Martin has been part of the issue for many years now of compulsory education. We have seen the influx of Venezuelans, we have seen the influx of foreign labor, people coming to our shores to work. Can the minister please inform Parliament what is the impact of their children who are here? What is the impact they're having on our school system today? Is there any impact based on all of these foreign laborers, workers coming into St. Martin, and especially the influx of Venezuelans? And then the question would be, have this put any pressure onto our educational system to hire more Spanish-speaking teachers? Because we all could say it's a Dutch-English educational system. But if compulsory education is a must, someone needs to have that bridge between understanding Spanish to English with the kids. Some clarity needs to be given. Has the minister found any challenges where that's concerned?
So at this time, I give the floor to the minister, and he would indicate the time that his ministry would need to come back and answer, as well as information that he might be able to provide Parliament with even ahead of this meeting being rescheduled. Minister Smith, I give you the floor.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, most of the questions, or all of the questions, are really interrelated. If you start giving answers about one aspect, we will need to cover all. A lot of it also, we will need to go back to the divisions, the departments, even to the Ministry of Romi for information. So I would like, Madam Chair, to ask you if you could give us until the end of the week, or a week in which we can produce a comprehensive answers to all the questions. And ahead of that, there are some reports that we will be able to present to Parliament. For example, the evaluation of the Educational Care Centre. And we will be able to supply these ahead of that meeting so that members of Parliament will be able to peruse them and be much more informed about these particular aspects that they requested answers to. So thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Wib now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact Wib today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices. The Wynwood Islands Bank, now your online banking partner in progress.
My situation right now, thank God and thanks. I would like to thank very, very much Mr. Henry Brooks and Mr. Jesuro. I can't remember. I can't call his name correctly. But thanks to those guys, I get through with the house, and I'm very, very pleased about it because my family is very excited about it too.
You already entered in the house with the family?
No, I'm not yet because we lacking just the permit or permission to come from the building permit. That's what I need. I lacking a building permit to get the GV, the current and the water.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So
that's how long it got me right now to be in the house.
Yeah. So when do you?
The house is ready.
When do you think you can go in the house?
As soon they give me the permit for me to go to GV, that's it.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Because I'm really like ready.
Okay.
How long you been waiting for this permit?
Well, I've been waiting. I was waiting. You see what happened, Ricardo? What happened was that they had how you call it, a design. For the first design was how you call it. Let me put it that way. Okay, let me put it that way straight to you. They designed what they had. They did not use that design. They used another design that the constructor did, which is a better way because they had the 2 rooms in the back. Now they have 1 room in front and then the other one, the children's room in the back, which is fine. I agree with. But then everything was different. Everything is different now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to get approval for the change, and then you can get approval for the electricity now.
Exactly. That's why I lack in.
Okay.
After that, that's it. Just move in.
It took you about over 2 years for you to finally get in your house built. What were you doing in the meantime?
Absolutely, yes. I was very, very worried. Why? Because not me. I could live. Maybe we men we could live anywhere, but if the children, the wife and stuff like that, I cannot put my children live in any place,
Yeah.
because they're growing up and they're going to school, so it's not nice, to have them at any place, family place, it's not the same,
Yeah.
They have to have their own privacy too, you understand?
Yes. Mr. Eduardo, thank you for allowing us once more in your room, in your home.
Yes.
And we were here last year, 1 year after Irma, and you informed us about your situation.
Mm-hmm.
You were still looking for help to finish the house.
Yeah.
How far are you now?
Well, I need to plaster the house, the kitchen in so nice, the bathroom in so nice, and I have to sleep in a sofa because the bathroom in the where I sleep, the bathroom right there, and then to get up with my foot, and the cold is not nice.
Okay. Still, the floor also has to be addressed.
Yeah.
Have you asked for more help? Help from where?
Well, I don't know if the Red Cross will continue helping me, because they help me a lot. See, I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
They help me.
Yeah. And government now?
Well, no.
Still looking for help?
Yeah.
The government has a campaign right now. New hurricane season coming. This week itself, a new storm is coming our direction. The campaign of government is saying, are you ready? What is your answer?
Well, not exactly ready, but it's better than before.
Okay. We have to pray.
Yes.
That this time the
roof won't go.
It won't go. Because you block up, and that's a difference already with the wood that was there for you.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What about the job situation? Your daughter got a job now? Your grandson has a job?
The grandson have a job.
Yeah.
But my daughter, she don't have any job. She does, sometimes she hold a little baby, you know. We get a little $15 and, you know how it go.
Yeah. And your pension?
Well, my pension, you know, they're not so good. Pension is not so good. $200. You buy food, sometimes the gas can, and you know, different things.
Yeah. What are your wishes right now?
Well, I wish I help. I need help.
Right.
Yes, because you know, I get my hip break, my knee just get big, twist, can't walk so good, so I need them to give me help if they could.
Hello, St. Martin. My name is Stephanie Medina, and I play football with the Walichi Women Soccer team. I have represented St. Martin in many different games. For example, the Dutch Caribbean Women's Soccer Cup. I played against Bonaire, Aruba, and Curacao right here in this stadium. Sports matter to me because it makes me happy, it keeps me fit and healthy, and it is very fun. So I asked the business community to take on this challenge and help us rebuild our facilities. And I also asked the community to nominate the local businesses in your area and take on the challenge and step up for sport. Why? Because sports matter. Check out the Department of Sport Facebook page for more information. Hashtag sports matter, hashtag are you in?
No meeting yet with the Council of Ministers on the 2020 draft budget. We informed you 2 weeks ago that we had requested a meeting with the Council of Ministers to dialogue with the ministers on how to present a 2020 draft budget with meat. We have explained that the skeleton budgets approved by CFT and the Kingdom government since 10, and then by our parliament, were not right to development budgets. Well, in last week's press conference of the Council of Ministers, we could again hear the Minister of Finance, Mr. Perry Geerlings, sing his song of cutting and tweaking in the what he called wish lists of the other ministers. Here we see again that Minister Geerlings is echoing his master's voice. Minister Geerlings is at all not echoing what the people of St. Martin want. The people want meat in the budget, not to be in poverty. The people want to develop, just as the people in the European part of the kingdom did. So, it is not the Minister of Finance alone that has to present the 2020 budget. It is the Council of Ministers in its entirety that has to approve the draft budget to be presented to Parliament. There is 1 week left for the Council of Ministers to invite the anti-poverty platform for a meeting to dialogue on the meat, which has to be in a Right to Development 2020 draft budget, as well as on the financing options for such a development budget. We therefore give the Council of Ministers one more chance, and we hereby publicly appeal to the Prime Minister and to all the other ministers to meet with us and to consider our input on behalf of the poor and needy in St. Martin.